To keep from going insane, I write down all my frustrations and pain in a way that no one understands but me. Too many times did I let myself go in search of something I could never quite reach. Looking for the impossible and not knowing, so blindly passing over the lessons that they teach. Mindful that I never quite understood some of the things that I did. I was just going with the flow. Wasting too many years of my life on moments I can't remember. And reminiscing on things I can't let go. My tears were wasted on irrelevant things, and they know that I took them for granted. Like comforting me during meaningless flings and pulling away the fantasies that had been planted in my head, but my heart's never been fed with love, not the imitation I thought it was. When I was young and ready to take the world on full blast, from that I learned nothing good ever lasting. Falling from the curveballs that I caught, going broke from all the dreams that I bought. Something good's bound to come out of it, or so I thought. For my head have always been tight. At least that's what the niggas say. But I always knew my mind wasn't quite right. To believe all I had to do was pray, and everything just might go away. Yeah, I took time out to try and figure out my purpose, even when all they wanted was some mouth lip service. Granted, no one ever tried to look beneath the surface. I wonder why I was always so nervous. Borderline to paranoid, the level of hate has taken its course. Why? Yeah, that's another subject within itself. And that may be the word that comes to mind when I take my last breath. Now, I could start from the beginning, but the beginning's too deep to comprehend. Like fighting a war you know you're not going to win. Doing too much too fast and it'll weigh you down in the end. Being real. Being real unfocused. Count the number of times being real has got you winning well besides where you are now. While you sit on that steel bed wondering how in the hell did I get myself into this? Realizing you're never quite where you want to be. Just like me. Stuck with 2 boys and I'm nobody's wife. And it took a long time to have a better outlook on life. You see, when I asked God to bless me with a man, He blessed me twice. Is abortion so cruel as to not give a child life? Or is it more cruel to bring them in this world with no hope for the future? She was your queen before you found out the crew used to do her. I searched for the truth and learned it's just a word to throw us off track. I don't think I can get back up and do it again. Time flies when you spend it on nothing and you wonder where did it go. But you have to accept that just some things we'll never know. But I'm not saying I lack common sense, I just do what I do. Knowing the dreams I had long ago would never come true, yet I still come through wide open. Knew you wasn't ready, but I was hoping that you would understand. But prudence is not our strongest virtue. Tell me what would ever come to. Blaming each other for carrying the world on our shoulders. They drag our name through the mud and yet we keep our composure. Now do you think you took it like a soldier? They say to give up hope is to already be dead. I watched the next generation and start to believe what they said about them taking us out so smoothly. It's going over our head. COVID-19. Modern term for take that nigga out. And if you sit down and think about it, it's not too hard to figure out. But you walking around like you hard. Taking on the mark of the beast with your food stamp card. Crack won't kill, but ignorance will. My color is the power that'll make a man pull the trigger. Cause the most beautiful souls are in the form of ugly niggas. Wanna talk about deep? When a nigga talking cold, that nigga scared to speak. Now, are you even listening? Or do you think you're too smart to learn? Hey, I can't make you pay attention. Cause this right here is to whom it may concern.